So let me tell you, our next story features two employees at a Jefferson County elementary school who just weeks apart independently performed life-saving acts to save children at the school. Don Streckfuss and Mike Otec both worked at Sherwood Elementary in Arnold. On August 22nd, the second day of class, Dawn was getting ready to start a new lesson with her students when she noticed 6-year-old Mackenzie Caffrey crying. Her face was red, and Dawn's first reaction was that Mackenzie was having trouble with the lesson. Anxiety, probably, right? But when Dawn approached her, little Mackenzie started pointing at her throat. Realizing Mackenzie couldn't breathe, Dawn knew she had to react fast. Dawn says instinct just took over, and she began performing abdominal thrusts to release the piece of candy that was lodged in Mackenzie's throat. It took a few tries, but Mackenzie started breathing again. Mackenzie hugged Dawn and said thank you. She later told the local paper she considers her teacher a hero for saving her life. Just 4 weeks later, at the same elementary school, Mike Otec, one of the custodians, would face the same dilemma and same type of dramatic situation. Mr. Mike, as he is known, was on luncheon duty on September 26th as he was releasing students to head to recess. One girl approached him with her hand on her mouth. As someone who cleaned up his share of messes, Mike first thought the girl was about to get sick, so he led her to a trash can. But when 9-year-old Sydney Pribble didn't throw up, Mike knew something else was wrong. He remembered that day the school served taco grande, usually a treat, but the sharp corners of the nachos had become stuck inside Sydney's throat. Mike says at that point he went into the zone, sort of like those athletes, right? They're in the zone, despite being in a noisy cafeteria full of children. He started giving Sydney abdominal thrusts. The first attempt failed, so he tried again. That's when the chip became dislodged. Sydney had a sore throat, but it was okay. She believes she likely would have gone to the emergency room had Mr. Mike not been there to save her. For responding to an emergency situation and administering first aid, it is my privilege to present the American Red Cross Lifesaver Award to Don Streckfuss and Mike Otec.
I just want to say thank you. I just never expected to be honored for this. I'm just glad everything went the way it did, and it's kind of emotional for me. Thank you.
Yes, I would like to thank the American Red Cross for this award, and I'd just like to say that I'm so happy I was there for Sydney, because kids really need a lot of help in the lunchroom, and this just goes to prove it.